I'm Claire from the Divine Mirror. Thank you for being here and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the perception of perfection, and that specifically in spiritual terms, because I really feel like a lot of people have this assumption that if you're spiritual, then all of a sudden you're monk-like you don't have emotions and you're not going to react in the same way. And although there is some truth in that you don't react as intensely, I really think it's really important to talk about the fact that actually being spiritual means that you can feel things in a much deeper way, and it means that emotions are no longer seen as a bad thing. Or this is how I've come to understand spirituality and the connection with a higher consciousness. So being spiritual does not mean that I will never experience anger or no one will ever trigger me. That's just a completely unrealistic expectation to set on myself, and it's going to guarantee that I'm going to slip down into self-hatred or criticism or judgment or shame. And those are vibrations that I just really don't want to be in anymore, and I don't choose them. So if I experience anger, if someone triggers me, I use it as a tool to allow more ascension and more light to come in. And I do experience the whole range of emotions, but instead of me labeling them as good or bad, black and white, I now see that as just a part of my human experience. If I'm in contrast or feeling resistance, I know that that is there to serve me in some way. It's got a lesson for me, and something I need to see about myself in there, as we are all divine mirrors, is there for me. And I use it as a way to become more aware and to become more of me, the divine essence that I am. And I just wanted to reassure people who are on the spiritual path, because I know when I started this, I was healing a lot of shadow, and it was really difficult to hold the high vibration while I was going through all of that pain. That didn't mean that I wasn't spiritual or that I didn't care or that I was a bad person. It was just that I didn't have the emotional capacity to hold all of that pain up to the light and be the compassionate, loving, generous person that I naturally was known as. So I had to go through some dark parts, and I remember I was working with the affirmations, I am love and I am peace, and I said them over and over and over to myself. And again, reprogramming the mind, teaching the mind, your words are so powerful, use them for your highest good. So I was trying to teach my mind to step into love, to step into peace, to always choose the higher self. And I was not seeing that in my reality, because I had so much shadow that I had to face, and I had chosen that to experience it in a very fast, accelerated way, so that it all came up so that I could clear my channel and step into the highest, most divine version of myself, which I feel like I'm now embodying. And yeah, I remember feeling really down on myself and really feeling like it wasn't working. Something inside of me, my intuition, kept me going. I knew that I was onto something, but my reality wasn't showing it, and the people around me were reflecting all of my pain back to me. So I just wanted to reassure you, if you're going through a dark part in your path, know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and to just keep moving through it and keep the faith, because you really... There is light at the end of the tunnel, and you really are going to come into a completely different level of living and a different vibration if you learn to hold yourself with love and accept every part of you. And that is what I would call spirituality. And this striving for perfection is a completely unrealistic expectation. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't try to be the best version of you. That's 100% what my intention is, and I'm sure it's your intention too. But the idea of perfection, the idea of being beautiful every moment of the day, the idea of being the perfect person who never reacts and never upsets other people, it's just not going to happen, because we're all human beings, and the resistance is there to teach us more of our divine light. I see it as a beautiful part of our experience, and it's really, really important. It's just as important as the light. If you didn't ever see the darkness, you wouldn't see the light. It's like a painting. You can't just paint the light because you would just have a white canvas. You have to have different shades of darkness within there to show you the form, to show you the vision. So embrace all parts of your experience, all parts of your reality, and that is the key to your spirituality. Embody your emotions, experience your emotions, and hold your heart open to them and see the beauty in every part of them. So I hope that helps today. Please like and subscribe and follow me on the Divine Mirror on Instagram. It's the_divine_mirror, and my website. I'll put the links below. Thank you so much. Take care. Love and light. Namaste.